Hey, what is up guys, Rob the Undead Gamer here, and welcome back to another video games pickup, a video vlog type thing. Now I've not done one of these since nearly, well, it was early this year, really early this year. I think after the Christmas period I made my last one. So it's been a while since I've made a video games pickup, but that's simply due to the fact that I've not got, sadly, all the money in the world. So sadly I can't be buying games sort of when I like and when I please. Otherwise we'd probably be doing one of these at least once a month, maybe every other month. But that said, I've saved up all the games I've got from early this year up till now, and I think it's safe to say I've got enough sort of video games to show to you guys of what I've picked up and some of the things I've been playing or some of the things I've been wanting to play. So without further ado, here's my video games pickup. Now the first game that I got really early this year, or the first set of games I got early this year, is a game I was fairly interested in playing because everyone was saying how good of a game it was, how it was one of the best sort of games maybe of this generation that we got, and a game that sort of sets itself apart from games of its genre by adding sort of more genres, and it's uses a lot of stealth, which is great, but you can play it primarily it is a stealth game, but it's got RPG elements. You can play it as just going guns blazing, first-person shooter style, and it's really quite a fun, good little game. And that is, of course, Deus Ex Human Revolution, made by Eidos and published by Square Enix. Now, this game is... I've not played a game that's like this, but I've wanted to play like a proper stealth game for quite a while, because my experiences of stealth in a game have primarily been with Oblivion and Skyrim, because that's generally how I play. My sneak level skyrockets. I generally sneak around that game like nobody's business, and I wanted to have a go of something that was like a proper stealth game. And I've got to say, I've played a bit of this. I'm probably, I think, either halfway through the game or just under halfway through the game, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the futuristic world. I don't normally enjoy sort of futuristic sci-fi type games, but every now and then one comes along that I really do enjoy it. And I quite enjoy it, and I'm enjoying the RPG elements it brings in, the amount of customization that's available to you, the different ways you can go about dealing with situations. I'm going in as stealthy as I can, but it's always fun when things just go tits up and you have to whack out the assault rifle and stuff. But yeah, no, it's a fun, enjoyable game. So I picked up Deus Ex Human Revolution. Another game, or the second game on the list that I picked up with Deus Ex, which was they came with a deal game. I got them for, it was like 2 for a tenner or something like that. So it was good. It was a good deal, in other words. But another game I picked up is an RPG game. As you know, I absolutely adore RPGs, and this game is said to be one of the best RPGs of this generation. And I think it was on the list, or was, I don't know where it came, but it was on the list of the top 100 IGN's top 100 RPGs of all time, and I think rightly so in some respects. But that is, of course, Dragon Age Origins, developed by BioWare, who obviously make the fantastic Mass Effect series. Mass Effect, however, a series I'm not quite taken. I've played Mass Effect, but wasn't that into it because it was sci-fi. I'm more of a fantasy sort of genre kind of guy. But yeah, Dragon Age Origins, it reminded me, it was a bit like D&D in a sense, you know, with party-based options and things like that, and you don't really quite control the actions of the character in combat. It's quite a strange, to me, it was quite a strange, especially going from, because I thought this would be something similar to Skyrim, for example. So coming from something like that to something like this, it's sort of a mix between real-time strategy-based, turn-based systems, which is interesting. It's really cool. But the story, or the world, the lore is pretty good, and I love the fact that you've got a number of different starting options when you start the game. You can be a number of different races, but each race has got their own different storylines and different. It's really customizable, the character creation, which is really good. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, no, it's a pretty good game. I've currently got stuck on it, so hence why I've not played it for a while. But Dragon Age Origins, pretty good game, very good RPG, definitely worth a pick up. Third game on the list is a game that I picked up around sort of summerish time. Around that time, myself and my girlfriend got the opportunity to get a second-hand PlayStation 3, which is a console I've wanted for ages, so I can really expand and play games that aren't available on the 360. So we chipped in together and we bought one, and it was like, right, well, we need some games for this bad boy. And so we went shopping, and one of the first games that I said we've got to buy, I love this game because I've played it so much with my best friend Matt, Mr. Matasaurus on the YouTubes. We've played it so much, and that is, of course, Little Big Planet. This is one of the best, one of the most charmingest games, if that's a word, that I've ever played, and it's a great puzzle platformer, or sort of puzzle, but platforming game. And it's just got so much charm. The Sackboys are so cute. I love the customization. My girlfriend and I love playing it with each other. It's really, really fun and quite difficult. We find ourselves, funnily enough, just being like, oh, for fuck's sake, when we do something stupid. But it's great, and I really enjoy this game. The music in it is brilliant as well. You've got to love the music in this game. It's so quirky and different, and really fits the world, really fits the game, because this is a quirky and different game. And Stephen Fry, you've got to love Stephen Fry's voice in it. But yes, this is Little Big Planet 1, the first game, and it's definitely one of those must-haves, I think, for the PlayStation 3. So yeah, Little Big Planet, what an awesome game. Fourth game on this pickups video is another game for the PlayStation 3, which I've wanted for ages and wanted to play. I played, I think, the second game in the series around Matt's house, and I loved it. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I thought if I ever get a PlayStation 3, this is a series I need to pick up. So I got the first game in the series, and of course it's the phenomenal Uncharted series, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, which I completed the other day because I played it and just played it through like that. I think it took me 2 or 3 days to play because I was just so gripped with it. It's the story is phenomenal. I really enjoy the story. The platforming's really great. The controls really, because I think for a game that's got a lot of puzzle platforming and even like third-person shooting combat, the controls need to be spot on, otherwise you're going to have a shit time, basically. And I didn't find myself having a bad time. I got annoyed in certain things, but that was because of personal skill level. I had to try different sort of strategies to complete certain bits and that. But yeah, loved the puzzles, loved the platforming. Some of the gameplay, such as the shooting, got a little bit repetitive after a while, but I didn't mind it so much because it was done so well. If the combat was awful, I think I would have been, nah, this game is, that's a really bad point, but it's not. So the combat is done really well in it, and I look forward to playing the rest in this phenomenal series, I really do. So yes, Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Fifth game, which I got very, very recently, in fact, I think last week, was a game from a series that I've not, it's not been my favourite of sort of classic game characters. I'd prefer to play things like Spyro instead of this certain character. But I played this game round my very good friend Nick's house, who, Nick, if you don't know, joins me on the Final Fantasy XI Let's Play. Me and him played it, we played it Xbox 360, and that is the awesome Rayman Origins. Picked it up on the PlayStation 3 because Rayman's a PlayStation character, and I wanted more games for the PlayStation system. This is a great platformer. It really is fun and enjoyable. I loved it as soon as I was playing it with Nick, and this is a game that I thought me and my girlfriend would love to play with each other as well. And she loves this game, I love this game, and it's just it's so great, it's so beautiful, it's so colourful. It's Rayman. The characters are fun, wacky, hilarious. The music again is brilliant, and it fits the game so well with its quirkiness and its world and its funny story and everything. And it's just a really, really fun game. And I love the little challenges of when you go through each little level that you have to collect the little purple dudes. I can't remember what they're called, but the lemmings or lunas or something like that. You have to collect those guys, and it's just really fun to do and try and make sure you get all the coins and all the lemmings and all that. It's brilliant. Great game. So yeah, pick that up. Sixth game. I don't know, sixth game we picked up, and it was that day, in fact, that we picked it up. These are all cheap as well, by the way, all second hand. But yes, this is a game that I've wanted for a while, and is a game that has been, I think, described as a hidden gem, in a sense, and a game that has great reviews for what it is, and a game that is a really good RPG, surprisingly, for what it is. And that is The Lord of the Rings The Third Age. Now, this game was made by EA, which, you know, their track record's not brilliant, but they used to make phenomenal games back in the day, and this is for the PlayStation 2. And it's a game that's based off of, because obviously EA had the movie license for the games. They made all the Lord of the Rings games. I think they still do. The last game they made was Conquest, or published was Conquest. But they made this game off the bat. They could have gone a normal route by making a game that was about Frodo or Aragorn or Gandalf or whatever, but instead they went with totally new characters who I think are made up characters. I don't think they are anything, that they're not in any of Tolkien's works at all. But it basically follows a character called Berethor, I believe, and he is a Gondorian citadel guard who's gone on a mission to relay a message to Boromir from the Fellowship. And you follow his story. He meets up with a load of characters, but what's really interesting about this RPG is that it's a turn-based battle system game, which is great. You know, it's more or less sort of like Final Fantasy, but in Lord of the Rings, Middle-earth, with the combat. This is apparently quite a linear RPG. It's not like a massive world, but this is a really good game, apparently. And I really look forward to playing this. I have played this once. I played this again with Nick, who joins us on the Final Fantasy Let's Play. And I was the one actually that, because this is a two-player game, but I was the one that helped him with the final boss. And I believe, if I remember so rightly, that I was the one that delivered the final blow to the big boss at the end, who is Sauron's eye, which I know it doesn't make sense, but anyway. But yes, so I just wanted to let everyone know that I killed the boss in your game, Nick. So, Lord of the Rings Third Age. Yeah. Last final game that I picked up on this pick-up video on that day that I got those games as well was a game that is not like amazing, it's not great, but it's my own personal sort of want because it's allowed me to finish off the collection in a sense. It's a PlayStation 2 game. And I've already got this game, but for the Game Boy Advance, but they're a lot different. Like, the different versions are really a lot different. The Game Boy Advance version that I had was a turn-based strategy game, RPG type thing. I've played this game on the PC platform, and I think even this is going to be a lot different to what I've already played. But that is the Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, which I picked up for £1.50 CEX. But yeah, this is it finishes off my sort of Lord of the Rings collection, or adds to my Lord of the Rings gaming collection quite nicely, because I've already got the Two Towers and the Return of the King, and now I've got this one. This one wasn't published by EA, but it is, as far as I know, based more upon the happenings in the books than it is on the films. Because the Game Boy Advance version, you went to places that you didn't see in the book, in the films rather. So you went to the forest at the beginning, Barrow Downs, places like that, which you didn't get to see in the films. So yeah, I think this is just like a little action adventure type game, bit of a hack and slash type thing, But yeah, so Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. So yes, guys, that is what I picked up so far this year, which isn't a lot. And yes, you probably rubbed in my face that I've still not managed to pick up Bioshock Infinite, which is really sad because I wanted to play that game for years and still not picked it up. But hey ho, that's how life is. But I will be picking it up soon. I will be picking it up. But yes, that is the video games that I've picked up of recent months. And I look forward to playing the ones that I've not played and complete the ones that I have played and blah 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 blah. But yeah, that's fun. So please let me know. Do you have any of these games? Are they good? Let me know in the comment section down below. And also, I just want to ask you guys one thing. If to all my subscribers, old and new, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. You're really helping me out a lot. I'm loving the support. Thank you so much. And if you're new or this is the first video you've seen, please, if you like this video, or go check out more of my stuff. If you like me, please hit the subscribe button. But I just want to make people aware. I am on all the socials. I am on the Twitters at the Undead Gamer. I've got a page on the Facebooks, so give that a like, the Undead Gamer. I'm also on the Google Plus. Not that I know how to use it, but all the links to these socials are always in the description of all my videos. They're always on my page. So if you wouldn't mind going follow, like, that'd be great. Thank you very much. But I'd also like to ask you a question. If you could please at least give one comment to me, or just take the time to please comment on this video, because I just want to ask you guys, are you enjoying the content that I'm creating? Is there anything you think I can improve on? Is there anything you think I should do? Whether that's a game you think I should possibly play, I'll take it into consideration, or is there anything, or let's play that is missing something that you think I could do it a bit better, or what do you guys think of the content that I'm producing? Are you enjoying it? And is there anything different I can do, basically? So even if it's just one comment saying yes, as in you're doing good, that's fine. But a little feedback would be amazing, because you know I'm making things for you guys to watch and enjoy as well, and I want you guys to watch and enjoy them. So that is all, I think. But thank you very much for watching this video games pickup video. I will hopefully catch you next time. I'm Rob the Undead Gamer. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.